Hey everyone, it's Jana Verbakel, realtor in London, Ontario. And although there is a ton of snow on the ground and we're breaking temperatures for cold weather, the spring market in real estate is here. And, houses are coming up for sale every day and they're selling just as quickly. So it brought me to want to talk to you guys today about multiple offers. And I'm often asked by my clients about multiple offers. And it's kind of, as we go out and see houses and they see one they really like and they start to worry and say, well, what happens if we're involved in a multiple offer situation and what do we do? And it's a great question, and I wish there was one simple answer, but there's not, and that's probably why I have a job. Every multiple offer situation is different. So you can be competing against one other offer, you could be competing against 5 or 6 other offers. As a buyer's agent, when I'm representing clients in multiple offer, of course, I'm going to communicate as much as I can with the listing agent about what it is that the sellers are looking for. Maybe the listing says a 30-day close or 60-day close, but maybe there's a preferred closing date. There's an exact date that might be their hot button, and it's, the day after they get the keys to their new place. So I always do what I can to get as much information about the seller preferences as possible before I go into multiple offers. And in the London market, you usually have one shot. So basically give it your best, and if it's not good enough, too bad, so sad, you lose. So rarely do you have the opportunity to actually go back and change items. Sometimes it's a minor item that people will look at, but in a heated multiple offer, it's usually they're going to go with one offer. So super, super important that your buyer's agent knows what's important to the sellers. What is it that they're looking for? Another important aspect of my job is, and with any property, but especially with multiple offer, is to really understand the market comparables and what a fair value for that property is. The danger with multiple offers is they're very, very emotional. People can get caught up in the moment. They are afraid of losing the house, but it's also my job as a professional to advise you on a reasonable range of market value for that home so that you don't end up in a situation where you bid $10,000 or $20,000 over the asking price and you waive your financing condition, and all of a sudden the bank comes in and says that they don't see the value and they're not going to loan you that amount. I mean, that is huge, right? So, my job, like I said, I'm the objective person that's involved. So I really ensure that my clients have a good, clear picture of where the market value of the home is. And, if they see the value above and beyond that, that's up to them to decide. But my job is to present an emotional, objective picture of what that looks like. Lastly, I always ensure that I know that my clients are not at a disadvantage if we are presenting an offer to a listing agent who may actually have an offer themselves. So it's a question I ask before I tell them anything. As I say, do you, as the listing agent, have one of the offers that's being presented? And the reason that's important is because, you hope that it doesn't happen, but sometimes it does. Listing agents, will give their clients an opportunity to improve their offer before yours, which shouldn't happen, but it does. So, as an element of fairness and as a way to keep it competitive and above board, that's something that I have gone to bat for my clients before. So much so that I made a listing agent seal her offer in an envelope and we both signed it so that I knew that there wasn't going to be any issues with her changing the offer or improving it. But that's what you got to do. I mean, when you're dealing with a purchase that's this big and it's so emotional and it's multiple offer, you have to be able to go back to your clients, in my opinion, as a buyer's agent and let them know that you did everything possible to get them that house. And I mean, if at the end of the day you don't, but at least you gave your clients the best possible advice and put them in the strongest position to win the house, that at least you can move on knowing that. So that's my whole spiel on multiple offers. They're very exciting, obviously, but super emotional. So we're there to sort of keep an even keel. If you have any questions or comments or you disagree, please feel free to leave that below. And as always, check us out online at londonsbest.ca.